It's actually really cool to see that an industry where nearly 1 in 2 garments are returned when they're shopped for online, that these two have figured out a way to get that return rate down into single digits. It's also such a beautiful dress that you can walk around the ERA office and see at least one, if not several people wearing an ERA dress every single day. Cobalt and Artie asked all of us to wear ERA dresses today. John and I thought it might be a little inappropriate, so you guys are lucky.
You gotta come to the office to see that. We're big fans of Glenn Ross here at ERA, and I'm sure many of you are familiar with the iconic line of Alec Baldwin, "Always be closing." If only it were that easy. Unfortunately, sales training hasn't actually changed that much since then, despite the promise of technology. That's why we were so excited to find this team, using software to transform sales in one of the biggest opportunities of them all. Introducing Jeff from Advisorconnect.
I'm Jeff, co-founder of Advisorconnect. We're a prospecting application for financial advisors and insurance agents, making them more money. I've got a quiz for all of you. What do MassMutual and Northwestern Mutual have in common, besides the fact that they both have the word mutual in their name? Is it A, they're both Fortune 100 companies, B, they had more than $26 billion in annual revenue, C, they have more than 8,000 reps each, D, they're working with Advisorconnect, or E, all of the above? Who can guess? Okay, you guessed it, it's E, and that was a setup. But you know, I still wake up some mornings and I scratch my head and I think, why is it that 2 of the largest players in the industry want to work with a 4-person startup called Advisorconnect? To understand why, I need to tell you about the biggest pain point facing $1 trillion industry of financial advisors and insurance agents: prospecting. Let's take a look.
The way financial advisors prospect for clients hasn't changed much in the past 50 years. Direct mailings, call lists, tedious manual research, and educational seminars where people usually just show up for the free food. Not only are these activities ineffective, they're also time-consuming and expensive. But what if there was a way to find the right client at the right time, armed with the right information to start building a trusting relationship? Say hello to Advisorconnect, a next-generation prospecting tool built specifically for financial advisors and insurance representatives. Our precision matching technology helps pair you with qualified prospects within your existing online networks and identifies money-in-motion life events to give you a better sense of when and how to approach them. Advisorconnect. Spend less time prospecting and more time building profitable relationships.
Now, we know that this is the largest pain point facing the industry because our CEO in the back, Jimmy Lyons, and our co-founder, Matt Brannigan, experienced them firsthand in their more than 15 years of domain experience at financial services firms like Bank of New York, SEI, UBS, and Deutsche Bank. And when we set out to attack the pain point of prospecting for advisors, we drew on the team's more than 2 decades of marketing and startup experience to craft a creative solution. Here's what we built. Advisorconnect functions much like a social CRM, tailored specifically to financial advisors and insurance agents. At the core of our technology is what we call the wealth graph, which sits at the intersection of the social graph and life events, which are indicators of money in motion. See, we monitor our advisors' networks looking for money in motion events that correlate with a financial planning need. For example, if you just had a baby boy, Jason, where are you? You probably want to think about life insurance. Just saying. When we find one of these events, we notify the advisor, and we also provide recommended action steps based on the financial planning need. Of course, all of this rolls up to a performance dashboard, which provides a real-time assessment of the health of the advisor's network and also provides recommendations for improvement. It was a really cool tool. We had a lot of fun building it, ups and downs, everything you would expect. But the burning question, of course, at the outset was, does it work? To prove this, or to find this out, we launched a pilot with Northwestern Mutual in May of this year, right around the same time we were about to begin one of the nation's top technology accelerators. And I'm proud to report today that in just 4 short months, we've had some pretty awesome results. Let's dig in. First, we took referrals, one of the oldest prospecting tricks in the book. We took an hour-long process and we shrunk it down to under 6 minutes. Hour to 6 minutes, a lot of time savings. Second, we were able to reduce costs by 25%. So all those dollars going into finding a new client can now be used towards other things, like serving existing clients. And then finally, and this was mind-blowing for us because honestly, we weren't expecting this result, but we were pleased when we crunched the numbers. When we added Advisorconnect to the prospecting process, we were able to more than double conversion. Quick recap. We took a process that hasn't changed much in 50 years, made it 10 times more efficient, cut costs by 25%, and more than doubled the conversion rate. Not bad for a 4-month pilot. And for those of you who aren't industry insiders, just to make this resonate with you a little bit more, this is kind of like Indiana Jones finding the Holy Grail. Almost as hard, too, I think. But don't just take our word for it. Look at what some others are saying about Advisorconnect. A must-have tool, transforming the way we do business. This could be the future of all social media marketing. So where does that leave us? Obviously, we didn't stop at Northwestern Mutual. We'll be launching Mass Mutual later this year. And we love announcements on Demo Day. I'm excited to announce publicly today, for the first time, Advisorconnect's next client, a Fortune 300 firm, more than 150 years old, Guardian Life Insurance Corporation. And it doesn't stop there. We've gotten strong interest from some of the leading firms across industry. And we just need to move fast enough to bring them all on board. So look, if a software company attacking the largest problem facing a massive industry gets you excited, come talk to us afterward. I'm tall, I stand out, I'll be in the back. We would love to have a conversation with you. We've got the product, we've got the traction, and we also have the team to build a must-have solution for the financial services industry. Thank you.